Many engines that live on the mainland travel to Sodor by using the rolling bridge in Vickerstown. Hurricane is one of these engines. Whenever he visits Sodor from the Steelworks, he delivers steel to the Vickerstown goods yard. And sometimes even Brendan docks. One day, when Hurricane returned to the Steelworks from one of his deliveries, he was exhausted.
Back so soon?
Yes, Frankie. I finished all of my deliveries today. Man, I need a good, long drink before I could rest my wheels.
How did you do with your first delivery to the island of Sodor?
Not bad, Merlin. I can't wait to have a good night's sleep tonight. I believe now is the time to do so.
That night, everyone was fast asleep. The experimental engines were also exhausted too, as well as Frankie and Hurricane. The next morning, Frankie had some news to give to Hurricane.
There's a delivery of steel that needs to be taken to the Midland Railways.
The Midland Railways? Oh yes, Frankie, I can't wait to get going. Why do you look so excited? Because, Theo, I'm going to the Midland Railway to deliver some steel and to visit my old friend 16.
But you have the number 20 and not the number 16.
I know, Lexi. There's an engine whose name is 16, and I used to work with him here at the Steelworks many years ago. Really? What does he look like? He's all red, with hazard buffer beams, and he's a saddle tank engine who was one of the first engines that's worked here.
Were there any other engines that came here before we did?
Yes, Lexi. Other engines used to work here, and they all had accidents and were sent away to find different jobs. And 16 was one of those engines.
All right, Hurricane. Enough talking. This steel needs to be delivered right away.
Okay, Frankie, cool your generator. I'll leave as soon as I can.
By the time Hurricane left the Steelworks, he had to stop at the canal so Beresford could unload some steel.
I honestly don't know what seems to be up with you.
I'm delivering some of this steel to the Midland Railways. My old friend 16 works there.
16? Who's 16?
He looks like...
He looks just like me.
Wilbert? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working on the Dean Forest Railway?
Yes, but I'm taking you special to Warrington. Are you talking about 16?
Yes. Why?
I know a lot about that engine.
So do I. We used to work together at the Steelworks over in Manchester.
You worked with Cab Over Wheels?
Yes, I haven't got time to talk. I need to finish my urgent delivery.
Hurricane raced across the mainland to get to the Midland Railways. He stormed past steam engines and dodged by diesel engines. On the way, he saw Spencer waiting at a signal box.
My pistons have popped. Can you shunt me to the workshops in Nottingham?
Yes, Spencer, but I have to get back to my deliveries after that.
Why are you smelly Steelworks engines always in such a hurry?
Hurricane was annoyed by Spencer's sayings, so he decided to shunt the big silver engine to Nottingham workshops where he could be checked over.
Thank you, Hurricane. You made the Duke and Duchess feel proud.
Don't worry, Spencer. I must go now.
Hurricane was in such a hurry, he didn't notice the points were set to a different line. He didn't realise this until he noticed that he didn't arrive in the Midlands. He ended up in the Great Railway Show. There were lots of engines from other countries, but none of them was 16.
Hello there. What are you doing here?
What is this place?
You're in the Great Railway Show. Have you taken the wrong turn?
I'm afraid so. I'd better get out of here. I'm running late. I'll never be able to meet 16 again.
Hurricane went as fast as he could to get to the Midlands. Then there was trouble.
Oh no, my valve gear! I can't move! I'm stuck! I'll never get to the Midlands now. I'll never get to meet 16 and reunite.
Hello? Who's there?
Oh, hello 16. Wait, 16? Is that really you?
Yes, it is, and you're... Wait, I recognize you. You're Hurricane.
That's right. It's been forever since we last met. How's your new job going?
Not bad, but still I kinda enjoy working in that Steelworks of yours. Are you still working there?
Yes, I do deliveries and sometimes I organise trucks in the yards. Some unusual engines were found and they've been helping me and Frankie ever since.
Who's Frankie?
You never met her? She's a diesel who works at the Steelworks. She first arrived a few years after you left from your horrible accident.
Well, I would like to meet her, but I can't leave the Midlands.
Don't worry. At least you can shunt me and my train to the main station.
Yes, I can do that job. Not a problem.
With all of his might, 16 pushed Hurricane and his heavy train to the mainland in the Midlands. It was hard work, but 16 didn't mind. He was happy to be reunited with his old friend Hurricane. By the time Hurricane was fixed, he had to leave the Midlands.
Okay, Hurricane. You're all fixed up and good to go.
Thank you, 16. Thanks for all the help you can get. I might come back soon with another delivery. Cheerio!
Cheerio to you too.
When Hurricane returned to the Steelworks, it was already late at night.
Hurricane, you've returned.
You came back! Yes, I've come back. Boy, that was a long journey.
Can you tell us more about your adventure?
Maybe tomorrow, Lexi. Now I need some sleep. Good night.
The next time Hurricane delivers steel to the Midland Railways, he always whistles to his old friend 16. And the two engines wouldn't stop talking.
How many deliveries can you handle in a week?
Around 5 to 10 deliveries per week. It's very hot and dirty work, you know.
Yeah, sometimes I wish to go back and not to cause any accidents.
Well, you have to ask your controller first before you do so.
Look, there's Wilbert. What does he want from me?
Hello, 16. What is Hurricane doing here?
He's just dropping off some steel.
Yeah, I deliver steel all the time, don't I, 16?
You sure do. At least I had a sweet surprise to offer.